members of their community.
Well,
They do not wait for the call.
again,
Step forward.
TBS don't want to show Tennessee and Houston, so I'm doing the Washington Commanders of Atlanta Falcons for Michael Hall with his pump last team out.
I have never seen anything like this before. Ever.
Oh, just the first guy I wanted to see. What's up, homie?
That's so savage. Survivor is all new. CBS Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
Yeah, what Michael Hall is. His Redskins ain't looking like Washington.
In front, slide time. Brings people together. We have Falcons fans and Commanders fans sitting as one. Clawing back from a week
Yeah, don't rub it in.
A difference.
It was on 14-7.
McCaffrey returning. McCaffrey still going.
God damn! Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey takes it to the 45-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey gave some good yards for that kickoffs.
What a return by McCaffrey, and he didn't get taken
Okay.
down by the kicker, which is huge in the locker room. But, man, just a huge hole up the middle. He takes full advantage. Washington has the number one field position after kickoffs. We'll continue here.
Still 6-0. Come on, Titans.
There's an injury, though, for Atlanta. Commanders will have excellent field position when we come back.
Folks, I've seen a thing or two. But these prescription prices, rising higher than a rooster on stilts. Ain't that right, Dusty Pete?
Reckon it's time we rope them in.
Good all Rex makes saving time and money easier than splitting a biscuit. Paper's looking mighty big for its britches there, partner.
It's on 14-7, so calm down, buddy. Calm down. Because Saints known for comebacks. Look at that resume over the years and past. Saints can come back and win, so I don't want to get too cocky about your Bills.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Now that I've reevaluated my benefits and savings with Voya, I'm feeling great. How's your retirement?
Y'all gonna lose.
Oh, I've been ignoring it and then hoping for the best. Come on, good retirement.
Don't just hope for a strong future. Plan for one with Voya. Plan, invest, protect.
Okay. Keep that same energy of postseason coming around. I'm gonna remember that too. I trust Josh Allen. Your words, not mine. Oh, she ain't coming back. She's somewhere, but she ain't coming back.
Which is why we're the standby work guaranteed store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 20% off print services.
V's on timeout.
When you wake up on a tour bus and you haven't slept and you say to yourself, why am I doing this?
She's in timeout just like you about to be in
This is what
timeout.
I'm going to do. 49 now. I've been grinding and grinding for 25 years. Either figure it out, the road is long, or you don't figure it out and it's a dead end.
Winning is why I came here.
The road, Sunday, October 19th.
What's up?
Part of CBS Premier Week.
What's up, Twin? Hello. Oh yeah, that's right. She preparing because the Cowboys gonna beat the Packers tonight.
136 hours later.
I hope I didn't say that out loud for her to hear. Oops.
Injured Falcon was veteran special teamer Mike Ford. He got up on his own. He's now
But tonight I will be doing one more stream. That's the Minnesota Lynx.
has it with a first.
The Minnesota Lynx and Phoenix game tonight.
Mark him down at the 40.
My last stream for the night.
On the return by McCaffrey. Mariota throws. Low throw is handled. And it's caught by Jalen Lane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to watch the Cowboys and Packers. I'm gonna watch my Minnesota Lynx, baby. Go Lynx.
It was the bros and Butch T-Bechilln working out this offseason. Christian McCaffrey in LA with T-Bechilln. He told us it was huge. The competition, what he learned from one of the greatest to do it in Christian. And I'm thinking, guys, this is what we need to do next offseason to take our broadcast to the next level. Go to JJ's Nice Gym, and you get after it.
Yeah, book it.
Nope. I'm going to watch the Minnesota Lynx. I ain't watching the Packers or Cowboys. I hope the Cowboys win.
Producer Ken Mack. Krosky Merritt with the carry. And a penalty marker on the play after the 6-yard gain.
Yeah.
What a group to train with, though. I mean,
Think that's working?
I'd say whatever they're doing there is good. Is there a sign-up sheet I'd like to attend?
So there was no flag on the play. This drive continues here for Washington at the 29-yard line. Luke McCaffrey making a name for himself in his second year from Rice. He transferred from Nebraska, former quarterback. Mariota didn't like what he saw on one side, so he's just going to chuck it away. And now a penalty marker down.
They got 2 more quarters to go. Tampa, anything can happen. Remember, Philly was like that last week
The question,
against the Rams. That was just like that last week.
I think you also have a lineman downfield. He
So
wanted to
don't
get a
count
quick screen out to the
don't-
side, but wasn't able to, and it took way too long.
Because
And those
in a given
offensive
Sunday,
linemen, they're only trained to stay
21 to
2
6.
seconds at the line of scrimmage. Let's
All
see.
right.
Scott Novak.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against the
Oh.
offense. Prior to the pass, ineligible player downfield, offense number 78. Fouls decline. Intentional grounding on the offense number 8. It's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. Second down.
Isn't it beautiful when we're both right?
Yeah, no, that felt good. Yeah.
What's up, Robert Brown? What's up?
He tried to get it out there, but he has to pump fake 3 or 4 times. His O-linemen are down the field. And then he also throws it away while still being inside the tackle box. So that's what happens when the play is disrupted that early on. And that's one of those timing plays where the offense
17 to 7. Washington
then released down the field.
is losing to the Dirty Birds.
So it's 2nd down and 20. It's a loss of down.
Screaming Falcons and
Penalty.
Commanders game.
Mariota, play action. Mariota breaks away. He will throw on the move, and it's caught at the 31. Cut free. Debo Samuel
But Debo got it back.
right there to get it. It was knocked out of his hand. So a lot going on.
There's a lot going on in this game.
Alford with the pop.
With his butt.
Well, that's back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, booty on back-to-back.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was kind of his shoulder. Other angle looked.
All right, take it back. Doesn't count.
Oh, boy.
Line of scrimmage is down to 36 on a 3rd and 17 for the Commanders. Moving in the wrong direction. Dime package, Mariota. Short throw. Samuel, yards after the catch. Chopped down at the 25-yard line. Or it will be after the 11-yard.
Yep, streaming this game to the halftime. Well, I might watch the 3rd quarter of this game.
Making the tackle. So, Dan Quinn's going to send out Matt Gay, the 7-year veteran, won a Super Bowl with the Rams. 50% field goal percentage this season. That's worst in the NFL. This is going to be from 43 yards away. Pro Bowler in 2021, and he
17-10.
cuts the Atlanta lead to 7 with 5:24 remaining in his first half. Promising drive for Washington. It stalls. The long kick return set them up. They got to settle for 3.
With Hotels.com,
Yep.
members save up
17-10.
With that kind of discount, you could stay at a place with a killer spa. Get a manicure, clean up those mitts a little, eh? Hotels.com. Members save up to 20% at hundreds of thousands of hotels.
As a person living with diabetes, I'm all about making progress. My progress is making smart choices to help lower my A1C with my Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor. It's the little wins, baby.
Try for free at freestylelibre3.us/sharing.
Hey, Perry.
Can't talk. Mascard. You should get Simply Safe proactive monitoring, like us. The AI camera alerts Simply Safe agents before a crime can even start.
And there's an anti-theft guarantee.
Greenwich, what's up?
Real security stops crime before it starts.
I can clean your teeth, but I can't wash your whole mouth.
Yes, we're toothbrushes, not mouth brushes.
Listerine works with brushing to deliver 5 times more cleaning power, plus it contains clinically proven essential oils.
For whole mouth health, Listerine. Wash your mouth.
America, are you sitting down? Southwest is introducing assigned seating. Assigned seating. Assigned seating. Assigned seating. I can't believe it. All right.
I can choose my seat?
That's why I chose assigned seating.
Plus, extra legroom seats.
Now we can sit together on the plane.
Do we have to?
Nope. I can't believe nobody's ever thought of this before.
Well, since I'm taking my trip to Jamaica next summer, I want to ask that question too about those sign seats.
But I can't act all sexy to get my way with breaking.
It's a family reunion trip then too, so I will be out of town for 5 days and 6 nights next summer though. So if you see me streaming overseas, it's because I'm in another state. And I probably will do that for a little bit.
I know exactly what I
You think I should do a vlog while I travel?
I live in Lascaux, Scotland, and I'm a huge Texans fan. Kilts are all about Scottish pride. Now they're about pride in my favourite team.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Washington will kick it off with Matt Gay, Mariota leading the team, although they had a great starting point. And it's something they've really leaned into, JJ. Their return mentality and philosophy last year to this year has translated quite nicely. This is returnable for the Falcons and Ray McLeod. He's got a lane and a collision. McLeod gets hit hard at the 33-yard line. Well, we've seen the connection, Penix to London. That's been percolating today.
Yeah, they made the switch at wide receiver coach. TJ Yates steps in, and Drake London has had a great day so far. An early timing throw, a double move down the sideline, and then being on the same page in the red zone with Michael Penix being so comfortable that he gets the ball out before Drake even turns his head. That's the connection that they want to happen and that they need to happen for this offense to look great, and that's why it's been looking great today.
Big first half, 86 yards, 5 catches, and a score for London. Tyler Algier, the BYU product, is in. And he's wrapped up, slammed down.
Yep, they'll come on 4:25. Well, my time is 3:25.
What you're going to see here is a defensive lineman's nightmare. It's a trap.
Yeah, it's 3:25 here when they come on.
This guy here, you hate it, but Javon Kinlaw recognizes it so
So then again, go
with his
Ravens.
hands and step into the backfield for a beautiful tackle for loss. Nobody likes that play as a D lineman because you want to be able to fire off the ball. They're trying to trick you. Not today, says Javon Kinlaw.
You like when you see number 99 make plays like that?
Big fan.
I knew it. I felt it. Second and 12. Just a formation. Penix. He throws it on the line. Kyle Pitts has been a factor. Walking the tightrope, but he stepped out of bounds. It is very close to a first down.
Michael Penix has been standing in the pocket really strong today, keeping his eyes down the field and then delivering the ball. Watch him here. The pocket is going to be very strong initially, but at the end of the play, it's going to start to collapse on him a little bit. But he keeps his eyes down the field, stands in there, and has the arm strength to make the throw.
Offensive line of Matthews, Bergeron, Newsel, Lindstrom, and Wilkinson. They've done good work. That was enough for the first down, so a favorable spot. We have 4 minutes to go in this first half. Algier, he tried the jump cut. It did not work. He's down at the 40-yard line. Frankie Louvu, first man there. It's a loss of 2.
Frankie Louvu did a really nice job here, getting out on the edge and forcing the ball to turn back inside to the brigade that was coming. See, that's why I don't try and use big words on it.
Yeah, brigade is huge.
All 8 letters of it.
Louvu plays like his hair's on fire. High motor, wrecking ball mentality, playing on his 3rd team, the Jets, Carolina, in a 2nd year now with Washington, signed to a 3-year, $31 million deal. Second and 12. the pocket. Pump. Packs. Downfield. Bubble Mooney. Incomplete. Penix's ability, even on the move, to get enough on that. The loft on that ball was nearly perfect. Flag down at midfield.
Fire the pass. Holding. Defense number 23. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that's Trey Amos. Second-round pick from Ole Miss.
That's tough because that was such a great play by Quan Martin, getting his hand in there to break up the ball. And now you move the chains and get automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 45 for Atlanta. .301 to play in this first half. Falcons operating with a lead after getting shut out in Carolina last week, 30-0. Play action. Penix. They're going to try that sideline. Washington spilled out. One-on-one coverage with Lattimore, the former Seam. 2nd and 10.
They're not afraid to take those deep shots today. They had success on the Drake London double move. Michael's been heaving that ball up there downfield.
JJ, this is a rare statistical anomaly where the Falcons have outgained their opponents by 334 yards this season coming into week 4, and they've got a losing record.
That's frustrating. Yes, that's very frustrating as a team, as an offensive coordinator.
Penix on the quick throw. London with the curl. And it's going to be just short of the line to gain. So the clock is moving. We're down to 2:40 to play in this first half. 3rd and 1 for the Falcons. Washington surprised everybody last season. Went to the NFC Championship game. They do have the oldest roster in the NFL. 3rd down and 1. Robinson stops, and Robinson is pushed backwards. Big Eddie Goldman. He is fully prepared for Bijan Robinson. It's a loss of 2.
Just a great
14-10.
Goldman coming up the middle to get the stop.
Sucks you have to work on a Sunday.
Does it, though? How about dogs?
Okay.
They brought Peyton Manning.
It's quitting time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Customers get a profit boost every NFL game day. FanDuel, play your game.
You're on the list for Macy's Fall VIP Sale. Take an extra 30% off bold tonal pieces, flowy dresses, and more from top designers. Plus, take 15% off beauty and fragrance too. Only at Macy's VIP Sale. Going on now.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar's cheesesteak crazy puffs instead. They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon? No. Now? There's a car right there. What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Just as an interception flips momentum on the field, taking action for your health can change the game. Novartis, the NFL, and the American Cancer Society are teaming up to help fans everywhere turn their passion for the game into a commitment for better health. We're all on the same team when it comes to health. Let's show up for ourselves and each other with the same energy we bring on game day. Learn more at crucialcatch.cancer.org/screenings.
The NFL
NFL on CBS is sponsored by Little Caesars.
Wow.
The official pizza sponsor of the NFL. And by FanDuel. Play your game.
Atlanta got a nice aquarium.
Georgia Aquarium, over 11 million gallons of water, open 365 days a year. Decision time here for Atlanta. They're deciding to go for it on a 4th and 2. Operating from the pistol, they are just into Washington territory. And they're just trying to get the Commanders to jump. And play clock. Hits 0-0. They didn't take the cheeks.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
I think I've only been a part of one where defensive linemen in a very, very clear situation that they're trying to draw you offsides, jumped offside. We've gotten better at it as defensive linemen. Our history is not strong in the following directions category.
It's also among the loneliest feelings possible.
And your teammates, that's one of those where they don't even care about lifting your spirits back up. They just look at you and say, you're an idiot.
Well, it didn't happen, so nobody's an idiot right now. But there's still plenty of time.
I mean, sometimes I so.
The punt by Pinion, Jalen Lane. There was a moment there, and he got rocked by Phillips. Lane had the big return last week for the touchdown. 90-yard punt return for a score. And he's thinking about it, loses it. And that was that. Coming up, Verizon Halftime Report. JB in the gang. All the latest NFL scores and highlights, all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report.
All right, 151, 3 timeouts. This is the beauty of having Marcus Mariota as your backup, a guy you're comfortable with. He's run the 2-minute offense in practice. He talked about how during training camp when Jaden was out, he got all those reps. So Cliff Kingsbury very comfortable with Marcus Mariota back there running the 2-minute drill.
Update on Atlanta corner Natron Brooks. It is a concussion. He is out for the game. Throw to the outside. Jeremy McNichols with a modest game on 1st down. Caden Ellis was over there defensively. And it's going to be no gain. 2nd and 10. Washington will get the football to start the 2nd half. Mariota in the air. Open man. He hits Ertz. 1st down. Commanders.
Efficient. A great way to describe Zach Ertz. He just knows where the leverage is. He knows how to cut and give his quarterback a nice target to hit. Just a very efficient player throughout his entire career. And also extremely successful.
He's talked about the camaraderie on this team, the camaraderie from the coaching staff. Everybody was back from a staff that went to the NFC Championship game last season. Called Dan Quinn maybe the best communicator he's ever been around in that position. Mariota coming back for the football is Lane. So without McLaurin, they're looking elsewhere for production through the air. 4th round pick Jalen Lane hauls it in. It's good enough for a 1st down. We're down to 1:24 left in this 1st half. Intercepted. Diablo took a stab at it. Incomplete.
Almost ended up on the highlight reel there with the one-hander. Just barely not able to reel it in.
Ertz, the intended target, and Diablo playing center field. Just the 2nd incompletion for Mariota. He's 9 of 11, 62 yards and a touchdown. 1:16 on the clock. Shotgun Mariota. It's a running play for McNichols. Driven down just short of the 35.
So now you're sitting there as the Falcons, and you start to think to yourself, all right, do we use one of our timeouts here? Because if we get a stop on this 3rd down, we can have plenty of time and 2 timeouts left, but doesn't look like they're going to go that route.
These two head coaches go way back. Dan Quinn, Raheem Morris. Morris was playing for Hofstra 1996. Quinn joined the staff as a defensive assistant and strength coach. Raheem said, we did a lot of pull-ups. That seemed to be his routine as the strength coach that year. Flags down on 3rd and 8.
First charge, timeout, Washington. 30-second timeout. There is no foul for a false start.
So timeout taken. Verizon halftime report. JB, Nate, Matt Ryan, Coach Coward. Scores, highlights, all coming up on the Verizon halftime report. Send it down to Evan.
Well, you teed it up, Ian, so we got to show the photo evidence to a one-time strength coach on your left there, Dan Quinn. I think he looks like he's cast for a movie, and it was more of a tough persona, as Raheem described it to us, as to maybe the real detail to the position, because at his core, he's a football coach. He's not a weight room guy, JJ.
He looks like a weight room guy.
Think so?
Especially with the cut on the bridge of his nose that he's got now from last week.
Dan had that deep tuck of the yellow shirt. Mario! Delph Howard!
See, now think about the time you would have had if you called a timeout before that. That's the one thing about it that I don't like.
You had Dorless, Floyd, Ellis all meet at the quarterback for the Falcons. 35 seconds left on the clock.
Pierre Powers, what's up?
Right after this.
No, I got, dude. I can't do that no more.
All right. Same thing?
Yep.
Because they caught me copyrighting a couple of things. It's not on NFL. I got copyright for WWE and my channel terminated, so I cannot do that. I can talk about it.
That could be a good call. So how about we try
I might do like a clip of a YouTube short or something, but the NFL got after me about it. WWE just don't want to show their logo to the people. Trying to respect that as much as I can.
17-10, the Falcons leading the Commanders. Offensive line couldn't hold up for Mariota on that 3rd down, so now Washington has a permit for a trust way. Agnew moving forward. This ball will bounce and then angle inside the 30. The ball got kicked. Everybody got out of the way.
Oh, good.
If you're the Falcons, you want to be careful, because if that ball's touched, it's live. And a scrum for it. The early indicator is that Atlanta's got it. What happened? You know, we've seen this a million times on punts, and your instincts are just get out of the way unless you get shoved or pushed, and boom, right there.
Pushed into the area. Man, wacky game so far.
The receiving team first touched the kick, and they recovered their own kick. First down, 25.
So it was D'Angelo Malone who was blocking at that point, but you're just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah, and the interesting thing for me on that last drive line is that Washington runs the ball on 2nd down, doesn't call timeout, so clearly they're content to just kind of go in. But the Falcons didn't take any of their timeouts either after the 2nd down stop. So neither coach really putting that confidence in their unit or saving themselves the ability to have success at the end of this half.
Atlanta could have 47 seconds on the clock. Instead, they have 22 seconds to work with. They're not taking a knee. Penix will throw it. And not on the same page with London. Incomplete.
And yes, you still have 2 timeouts left here, but you only have 18 seconds. There's literally only so many routes you can run within that amount of time and so many plays you can get off.
Raheem Morris said, people throw stones when you get beat like they did last week. We deserved it. Told his guys, be the best version of yourself. Don't flush it completely. Remember it and just improve. Do better. Interesting perspective. Most coaches will tell you, hey, we just scrapped it.
I prefer to flush it immediately and completely on it.
Yes. Underneath pass is handled. Kyle Pitts, they were giving Atlanta a lot of room to work with underneath, and they gained just 3 yards. 12 seconds on the clock. Falcons lost to Tampa Bay week 1. They beat Minnesota week 2. Looked like the offense was in gear and then laid an egg last week in Carolina.
Offense has been clicking so far today. There's definitely no doubt that they look a whole lot better than they did in Carolina.
205 yards of offense in the first
Hello,
half.
baby girl, mama. I'm a dude watching the stream. What do you mean?
Incomplete. Trying to force it to Washington. And that was 4th down. I just don't understand the whole sequence.
No, not that it is guaranteed to happen here, or anything big is guaranteed to happen here, but now giving the ball back with 7 seconds on a punt return that you never know what could happen and get into field goal range is either you use the timeouts to buy yourself another series, or you just take the knees or run out the clock to go into the half.
So Pinion, the 11-year veteran, to kick it. Return man is Jalen Lane, who burned the Raiders last week. They put the pressure on, and Pinion does get it up in the air. Oh, Lane is leveled. Ball is scooped out. We've just seen a little bit of everything so far today. A penalty marker on the play. He got hit by Ford, who, remember, was forced out earlier after getting banged up on special teams.
There is no foul on the play. That is the end of the first half.
CJ, what's up?
Scott Novak.
I got the Ravens.
Want to play special teams in the NFL?
Okay.
Bang, bang.
Ravens gonna win, actually.
It's a 7-point lead at the break for Atlanta. Go down to Evan.
Coach, lots to sort through in that first half. Where have you seen the biggest difference, though, in your offense?
Execution. We went out there, we threw to the open guy, like Mike said to you guys. And we're getting the execution done. These guys are playing well. We're running the football. We got to get that back going. We got to go out and take control of this game and try to get a win. Thank you, guys.
All right, Evan, end of the first half. It is 17-10. The Falcons on top of the Commanders. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Don't hurt him, Kev. All dripped up. Got the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab.
What you say?
Best 5G network, baby.
No way.
It's me. Handsome and hilarious. No way.
No way.
I know. I'm even finer in person.
It could be true. If hearing controls not fumbling the ball,
New and existing customers can get the new
then it will work out just fine for him and Lamar. But you're right, because Heron been fumbling the ball the last few games, and it's not
October 19th, part of CBS.
French toast nibblers?
not good.
Actually, I was thinking about heading out only because I want to beat the traffic.
That's why the sleepovers the next time. That's what the game's on.
You're a Notre Dame guy. I'm from Texas.
Winners never compromise.
What?
Yeah. I mean, how can you call yourself a sports fan without Xfinity? You got multi-view.
The best college and pro games all in one place? I'm not going anywhere.
You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to. Yes, let's go. I got a little recipe, but I can't tell you, but I think you're going to be happy.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter. High-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord.
Hey, Coach Gibbs. Hey, Brandon. You've won a lot of championships over the years. What's one thing you'll never forget?
Those ice water baths poured on me after those games. That was awful.
So what brings you into Menards besides the great prices and services?
A new water heater.
You've come to the right place. Menards has the best selection of Richmond water heaters.
Let's just leave the coaching to me. What are you buying?
A water cooler to celebrate our next big win.
Save big money at Menards. Aaron Hassanzadeh, weekdays on the 4.
Being an NFL player demands knowledge, preparation, and skill. Protecting it demands the most cutting-edge helmet technology. The The NFL drives innovation through testing, data, and collaboration with helmet manufacturers, with more position-specific models tailored to player roles, and 3D scanning for custom fits to enhance protection and performance, leading to last season having the lowest number of concussions on record. Before any helmet goes on, safety goes in.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to Kansas City and the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G. Davey, along with Nate, Coach, and Matt, a sense of urgency across all the early games.
Define that in this first game right here, JP. It's going to be the Buffalo Bills. We're going to see Khalil Shakir is going to take this from Josh Allen. But these New Orleans Saints, they have been pesky, but Bills lead 14-10.
Oh, look at this run, Coach.
Yeah, that's come on, Khalil. Now, I tell you, turnover in the red zone by New Orleans going in right there. The difference in this game right now with the Buffalo defense.
All right, we have the Panthers and the Patriots in the first quarter. A lot of special teams plays have been going on this year, and this is another one. Marcus Jones spins out of a tackle, and then he takes this 88 yards to the house on the punt return. They're playing good on all levels. Offense, defense, special teams. They are all over the Panthers in this one, 28-6.
Commanders taking on the Falcons in Atlanta. What do you do when you're struggling on offense? Give it to your best player, Bijan Robinson, up the middle. Will not be denied. 14-yard touchdown. Falcons on top. 17-10 right now. All right, let's go over. Eagles taking on the Bucs in Tampa. It's going to be Jalen Hurts with the little fake to Saquon and a flip. Little shovel right there to Dallas Goedert. Beautiful 5-yard touchdown. Philly on top right now, 24-3.
All right, we have the undefeated Chargers going up against the winless Giants, and Jackson Dart is making his start, and he's making his presence felt. Check him out. Dart, 15-yard run for the TD. The man showing his legs and also making big plays, but not so good news here. Malik Neighbors goes up, steps funny. His knee is tweaked. He gets carted off in this. So some good news because of Dart playing well, but there's some bad news with Neighbors going down.
Earlier today in Dublin, Ireland, at Croke Park, it was the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. History is looking down from above. Very proud of this team. And how about on this play, 80 yards, Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, longest offensive play in international history. Steelers win 24-21 in Ireland. Cheers to the Guinness people.
Hey, there you go. All right, Browns taking on the Lions in Detroit. It's going to be Jared Goff handing off to Jahmyr Gibbs, who basically goes untouched. Beautiful blocking right there for the Detroit Lions. Detroit on top right now, 20-7. All right, we have a couple of winless squads. The Tennessee Titans in Texas trying to make something happen. Low scoring affair in the first half. 6-0 Texas.
Yeah, I think that's about what we expected in that game. Both offenses struggling, defenses playing well. In the other game in Atlanta, very good game as well.
All right, folks, and there is a pensive Patrick Mahomes looking locked in. No stranger to big games or big moments. We will have more of the Verizon halftime after this.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL powered by Verizon.
All right, and then after the third quarter, I'm going to end this stream.
It's 8 o'clock. It's time to open Joy Factory.
EMV now serving CES October 13th. Things reveal themselves.
You aren't done, are you?
Those Beth returns on a special night, Sunday, October 12th, for the TBS premiere weekend, streaming on Paramount+.
9 weeks of America's pastime with a twist. Banana Ball on True TV, presented by Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL powered by Verizon 5G.
Game
2 of our doubleheader coming up later, folks. Most of you will see Lamar Jackson and the Ravens taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, while others will catch the Bears visiting the Raiders. Basketball are set outside of the stadium. Matt, as we look at the game later, your thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the matchup of Kansas City's offense going against Baltimore's defense. I think if you look at both of these teams, the side they've been sloppy on is the Kansas City offensive side and the Baltimore defensive side of the ball. If Kansas City's offense can find some continuity in the passing game, find the ability to run the football, that's going to be interesting to see. On the other side, Coach, you talked about it. Can Baltimore tackle? Can they be together on the defensive side of the ball and make the plays? That side of the ball, that matchup is going to be the key to this game.
For me, I'm looking at Lamar Jackson up against this KC defense. There once was a time where people thought if we bring pressure on Lamar, we speed up his clock, we can force him to throw from different arm angles and pivots. Well, that's not the case anymore, because if you force him to throw from different arm angles and pivots, he'll beat you, and he will make big play after big play. This year, he has been throwing the ball incredibly well. I think we need to stop mentioning him as this athletic quarterback that is a good passer. At some point, we need to change the conversation to him being one of the best passers of this era, because he is playing well, throwing the ball, but more importantly, being efficient with the rock.
And for Patrick Mahomes, he's going to get back Xavier Williams. All of a sudden, Tyquan Thornton has shown up. And I think right now for them to attack this team down the field, because this defense, 32nd in yards in front of the Baltimore Ravens. Big plays are there. And on the other side, when you have the losses they've had, I know they've been Detroit and Buffalo, 2 good teams, but you have big plays on defense and turnovers on offense. Lamar, like Derrick Henry has fumbled the ball in 3 consecutive games.
Yeah.
Just wonder how he's going to run today. Is it going to be something like holding that ball a little bit more secure? Because turnovers and big plays have been a big Achilles heel.
And Baltimore has to worry about one more thing. The 12th man.
Yeah.
These fans here in KC. That stadium gets rocking.
And the heat.
In the heat.
Hot. Indeed.
Lamar's maturation has simply been sensational. Hey, folks, and the Verizon halftime report continues after this.
Listen, if you want to be my friend,
What's up, Matthew?
best friend you'll ever have. You want to be my enemy? I'm really good at being that, too. What's the spiders, though?
It's time. Okay, off we go. We gotta get moving here for the new season. 60 minutes? 60 minutes, 60 minutes. You can talk about whatever you want. You know what? For 60 minutes, it's your show. CBS Tonight and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I get it. We're on 60 minutes, yeah.
Survivor is all new CBS Wednesday at 8, 7 Central and streaming on Paramount. This river was a day after day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering.
Come with me today.
Ambition to always make this country better. Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models, plus the 4,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. JTR Roofing has got you covered from the roof on down with all your home exterior needs. You can always count on us to be on time and provide the highest quality work in the industry. We know this is important. This is your home. Go to jtrroofinginc.com. No gimmicks, just great work at a fair price.
Mom's in the doghouse again, huh?
Yep, she sure is.
I cheated on my math test. And that got us into crypto. We're down, but we're gonna rally.
You know, we're gigillionaires now. Wi-Fi works great everywhere, not just the doghouse.
Not you too, Beth.
Okay, we're all going to the doghouse.
Expand your Wi-Fi footprint. Get home internet from AT&T with no annual contract. Prices starting as low as $47 a month.
Nicola, what's up?
It's true. When families thrive and businesses grow, you can feel it. At Truestone Financial Credit Union, we help our neighbors dream bigger and live better in this beautiful community we call home. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Amelia Santinello, weekdays on the 4. Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in rushing touchdowns?
Halftime numbers here in Atlanta, 205 yards of offense for the Falcons. Washington 111. Falcons cash in the red zone, something that has been an issue for them here in the early part of the season. Iron Eagle, J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn down on the sidelines. The question, how would they respond offensively? We got the answer, at least in the first half, from Atlanta. Not just competent, but at times you could see the dynamic abilities.
Yeah, Atlanta Falcons fans were waiting to see what's going to happen with this offense. We moved Zach Robinson down to the field, who had 0 points last week. They come out here today, and at least in the first half, answer that bell.
How about Marcus Mariota for Washington? He's stepping in for Jaden Daniels, second consecutive week. What's that performance look like?
Yeah, his numbers are nothing.
Can you hold a dollar?
Anything spectacular. He hasn't done anything horrible. He's just out there doing a good job with the offense. Down by 7 here, heading into the second half. They want to get it going.
Remember, Atlanta won the toss, took the ball to start the game, so Washington opens up with the football. And they'll start it just shy of the 30. Moments ago, Evan Washburn with Dan Quinn.
After a first half that lacked a little flow, but you're only down 7. What was the message in the locker room to the guys?
Yeah, we're glad we're still in the fight. You know, we felt like we were behind, and man, let's lean in our front foot.
I don't send money.
Getting some stops defensively.
Look, man.
That's the message, man. Like, we're getting the ball to start off, man. Let's
I get access every time I do a string cast. I send people money.
You mentioned getting the ball. How do you generate some consistency in the run game?
Yeah, we got to stick with it.
It's been going on for a while since I've been streaming.
Different ways, different people.
I don't say this like I said in my previous videos. I don't send no money.
And like I said, we're still in the fight, so now, hey man, let's go get our way, our style, our attitude, and put it on display.
Thank you, thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, Dan, Evan, appreciate it. There is an injured Falcon on the play. Xavier Watts happened on special teams. Concerned Falcons teammates on a knee, hovering in the area. They reposition Watts' body. And this was the impact as McCaffrey took the hit.
Oh, that was a nasty hit.
Watts is now sitting up. We'll come back to Atlanta after this.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Many people experienced remission at 1 and even 2 years. Some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Tremfya now offers self-administration from the start. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
It's good. It can take up to 10 minutes to decide how much meat is enough meat. That good? It only takes a minute to make a plan. Take a minute. Make a plan. Never drive impaired.
It's Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on. This week, it's California Showdown as San Francisco meets Los Angeles. Stream Thursday Night Football, 49ers, Rams, at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
Papa John's went all in creating a new Papa Dipper. Our first pizza designed for dipping. It comes with the garlic sauce flight, 3 new flavors, plus the original. This is dipping done better. The new Papa Dipper. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
What's up, Starboy?
We're a team. I can feel it. Together we can get through anything. Where dreams come true.
This CBS.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Xavier Watts, rookie out of Notre Dame, was the injured Falcon on special teams, got up, now on the Falcon sideline. He's one of a number of young Falcons that they're leaning on defensively. It's Krosky Merritt. Impressive young runner, rookie out of Arizona. 7th-round draft pick. They are high on his ability to make people miss. That's good for 16 yards.
Yeah, he takes it right up between the left guard and left tackle.
They're going fast here. Mariota, the quick snap, the long throw, the flag down, and the catch made. It's Jalen Lane. But a holding call back at the 36.
Holding. Offense number 82. That's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
And that's Ben Sinnott. They are playing without John Bates, their tight end.
He's coming back, trying to get a block on Walker there. Another one of the young Falcons that we were talking about. And just gets a little too much of it.
So a line of scrimmage is going to be the 35-yard line. Washington is down a touchdown early in this third quarter. Commanders had 400 yards of offense last week. 201 yards on the ground. They're at a total of 127 here today. Mariota packs the ball. He will throw it, and it's complete. McCaffrey's been featured here offensively, and a penalty marker is down as he is dropped at the 44-yard line.
We'll see what it is here, but it could be a push-off.
Pass interference on the offense number 11. That's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's McCaffrey.
Yeah, it just gets to the top of his route and uses a two-hand shove to push DB back, and that one's going to be called every time. Just too clear.
And Xavier Watts is back in for Atlanta.
So, got first and forever here.
They are playing without A.J. Terrell. Their lead corner is out with a hamstring injury. So they've had to mix and match. They've got a rookie, Billy Bowman, from Oklahoma. That means more responsibility for Dean Alford. Mariota, first and 30. His throw, catch made by McCaffrey. So we mentioned these defensive rookies, baby Falcons. And we want to look up what is a baby Falcon called? You want to give that a shot there, JJ?
I'm going to leave that one to you. All right. That looks like something that I've definitely been called with before.
All right, note to self, be very careful. Iasis.
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 Baby Falcon. Look it up.
Damn.
Second and 14. Mariota. Oh, he got crushed from behind. And the ball rolls out of bounds. Caden Ellis. It's ruled incomplete.
This was just a pure effort play by Caden Ellis. He comes up, the running back tries to get a hit on him, unable to, gets past him. Mariota slips out, but then Caden Ellis keeps going, never lets the play die, and puts a big hit on Mariota from behind, forcing a third and long, which is exactly what Ulbrich and this Atlanta Falcons defense wants to be in, to let this defensive line eat.
From the 41-yard line, nickel package, pressure again. Mariota can run and will. Mariota, he's got room and a first down. Marcus Mariota, when he came into the NFL, he was thought of as a dual threat because of his legs. 22 yards.
You're going to see everybody in man coverage, which has everybody's backs turned to the line of scrimmage and allows Mariota a huge running lane once he escapes. When you have man coverage behind you as a defensive line, you know it's your job to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because if he escapes, that's exactly what happens.
So a new set of downs for Washington. They go with an extra offensive lineman, Trent Scott. We saw some big formations last week. It's a running play, Krusty Merritt. They'll give him a gain of 2 on the forward progress. Dan Quinn's in his second year with the Washington Commanders. He was the longtime coach of the Atlanta Falcons, had tremendous success 2015 to 2020, led them to the Super Bowl. He got fired by Atlanta. He has said nothing but positive things about the organization, about ownership, Arthur Blank, and the opportunity he was given. Went to Dallas and then got back into the head coaching conversation. What a great fit with this Commander franchise. Mariota on the toss. Trosky Merritt looking to weave through traffic. His name is Jacory, but they call him Bill. I think his mom likes Jacory, and he might prefer Bill at times.
All three offensive linemen doing a really nice job getting out in the screen and blocking for Bill. Corey.
Mike Hughes in on that stop. 3rd and 2 now for the Commanders. First possession, second half. Commanders trying to start 3-1 for the second straight season. They had started 500 or below through 4 games, 12 straight years before last season. Penalty markers.
Full start. Offense number 86. That's a 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And it's the veteran Ertz.
Yeah, you can see it immediately. He knows it.
Zach Ertz, when we talked to him about last year going to the NFC Championship, he said, look, it validated what we were all about, but you don't get to pick up where you left off in this league. So there have been some subtle changes, and they're facing more adversity at this point this year than last year because of the injuries, playing, of course, without their starting quarterback, Jaden Daniels. Losing Austin Eckler, McLaurin is out. The throw by Mariota. A one-on-one battle trying to lean forward was Chris Moore against Mike Hughes. And there's no flag on the play.
Just some battling downfield, some good coverage. Let's check out the coverage here.
There was a stumble there with T-Bechilln. And Moore couldn't get around Hughes. It's going to set up a long field goal attempt of 52 yards for Matt Gay. Gay, he drives it, and he connects, and then some. Washington cuts into the Atlanta lead at 17-13. 3rd quarter, Falcons.
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing. We just can't stop being American. So get out there, take your swing, rev your engines and let freedom ring, and never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
During the Ram Drive into Fall event, get 10% below MSRP, plus $2,000 bonus cash on select 2025 Ram 1500 models in dealer inventory, or get 0% financing for 72 months.
You're on the list for Macy's Fall VIP Sale. Take an extra 30% off bold tonal pieces, flowy dresses, and more from top designers. Plus, take 15% off beauty and fragrance too. Only at Macy's VIP Sale. Going on now.
It's Native 24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
And about half the ingredients of my old body wash.
Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth. It's Native.
Should have told you. I know. What'd you do? Nothing. Really? How much do you owe him, Vince? Your brother has a real problem. You understand what this means, right? It's on me. Everything wrong in my life is rooted in you. We are partners. Tell me you get that. You drag this all into this. Unfortunately, we don't choose our own family. Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. I want everyone here to know that you, too, can be so much more.
So I can be a chef.
Sure can.
Marine biologist?
Follow your dreams.
NFL quarterback.
Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Now it's time for Old Moves, presented by Wingstop. Paddix, it looks sharp. Paddix has been spreading it around London, the early touchdown. The big run by Rodriguez helping to set up Washington's touchdown. Mariota to McCaffrey. Big day so far for London. course, John Robinson, the skills and dexterity that he brings. But a good one, 17-13. Atlanta in front. Kay just nailed the long field goal. The return man is Agnew. Agnew slowed down and hit short of the 25-yard line. 60 minutes, sits down with Dana White. How he took the UFC from the brink to billions. It's time for the 60 Minutes premiere, CBS, tonight.
The Falcons offense has been very balanced today. They've run 36 plays, 18 of them runs, 18 of them pass. That's the mix that they're looking for. When you talk to Zach Robinson this week, he said, we want to be a balanced offense. We want to be a mix of 11 personnel and 12 personnel. That's 1 tight end, 3 receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. We want to be able to run it and throw it. And I think today we're seeing the iteration of the Falcons offense that Zach Robinson envisions.
They came in with the second highest drop rate in the NFL so far in this young season. Or just one that I can remember, Ray McCloud early. Penix, LeBron, in stride. Robinson! Bijan Robinson! Gets caught from behind and nearly goes the distance. Jeremy Reeves gets there.
Bijan out of the backfield, and there's just some traffic that gets Bobby Wagner caught up. And that allows Michael Penix Jr. time to swing the ball out, and a massive 69-yard play. Nice for the Atlanta Falcons.
So they're set up inside the 10. And the play whistled dead. Trying to hand it off to Robinson.
Timeout number 1. Washington. 30-second timeout.
Commanders take the timeout. Bijan Robinson, he's got soft hands, and then he can just kick it to another gear. And we talked to Robinson about what he's focused on in year 3, and he said learning how to recover, and this is where your ears really perked up. Just how he goes about the recovery process Sunday into Monday into Tuesday into Wednesday.
Yeah, and it was really exciting to talk to him about it because of those workouts with the McCaffrey brothers. Because I asked him, Christian has obviously had some issues being used just as often as you're being used in this offense. And he said, yeah, I talk to him all the time about nutrition, taking care of my body. He said, I cut out a ton of fast food.
Just a formation. Penix, fake it, flip it, catch made, hits, touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts went to the Pro Bowl in his rookie year. They have been waiting for that kind of production consistently since.
Just a little delay. He blocks for 1 quick second, which causes Darnell Savage to freeze his feet, and then it allows Kyle Pitts out into the open. And you can see the emotion, the excitement of this Atlanta offense. They're starting to find their groove again. 1 band, 1 sound.
And Romo converts. Feels like a drum line. The way Atlanta's out there working.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
Bijan Robinson helps set it up. Sweet music so far for the Falcons at home. They extend the lead over Washington.
If you buy a new phone because of a feature that's coming soon, but it's been coming soon for a full year, you could change your definition of soon, or you could just change your phone.
Friendly insurance lizard, first letter G. Geppetto?
What, you just switched to Geico for car insurance? They knew exactly what you needed?
Friendly people at Geico weren't lizards.
Think European accent, yay babe.
Napoleon?
No.
Not even a lizard.
Maybe I can help. No way, it's the Geico Gecko.
This guy knows crosswords.
64 across is quibble. Thank you.
Get more support.
Is that how you spell fracascia?
Get more with Geico.
I was known for showing up and showing out, but psoriasis shut me down.
It stole my motivation.
But I'm done letting psoriasis keep me at home. With Bimzelx, I can't wait to say, I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Bimzelx can deliver transformative relief. Bimzelx helps adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis control plaques to deliver clearer skin fast for results that last. Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose. Now, I like what I see looking back at me.
I'm saying so long to long sleeves.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Give yourself a chance to say, I'm back.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx, also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
Week 4 continues later today on Fox and CBS, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Packers face the Cowboys on NBC. And Week 4 concludes with 2 games Monday night on ESPN and ABC. Then Week 5 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Back here, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Ian Eagle, J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn down on the sideline. If you're scoring at home, that's one jacket, one no jacket here in the booth.
And some beef Wellington bites.
You did. You crushed those. McCaffrey, the return man for Washington, had a ton of fireworks in this game as McCaffrey is down at the 31. The NFL and the American Cancer Society created Crucial Catch because early cancer
Tennessee don't want to win.
save lives. Don't wait. Visit
Tennessee don't want to win. No games this season.
local cancer screening resources and learn how to reduce your cancer risk.
It's very disappointing.
Breast cancer survivors from the Emory Winship Cancer Institute with a bell ringing ceremony at midfield. Very emotional, and the crowd was energized. Washington takes over, just short of the 30. Little trickery with T-Bechilln Samuel. They'll pick up 5 well-earned yards to the 35 as he took on Jalen Walker, the rookie out of Georgia.
Watch number 82 here. He's going to take one block, boom, out of the way. And he's going to get back out in front, boom, another block. Beautiful job there by Ben Sinnott. Stepping in with John Bates out, picking up some of the blocking slack. Not going to show up on any stats sheet, but he's definitely going to show up in Monday meetings in the Commanders meeting.
Second round pick last year out of Kansas State. Walked on there, in fact. Mariota faked the handoff and throws, and it's bobbled and caught by Samuel. First down. That's a strong throw to Samuel, matched up with the safety Jesse Bates.
Cliff Kingsbury talks about getting the ball in Debo's hands some more. And right here, 2 plays in a row, they do that. Feed the guy that's able to be the guy now that Terry McLaurin is not on the field.
Yeah, the news on McLaurin, he's avoiding surgery, so as of right now, IR is not what's being discussed. It's a week-to-week situation for McLaurin as he deals with that quad injury. It's a running play. Rodriguez is a battering ram. Takes it to the 45. They lost Baldwin Eckler week 2, torn Achilles. They still very much believe in the guys they have in that running back room.
Yeah, and you talked about McLaurin and the fact that they haven't put him on IR yet, the fact that he went to get an opinion and came back without the surgery recommendation. If you're a Commanders fan, you're certainly looking at those as positive signs.
Right now, Washington is on the move at the 45-yard line. We've got a 7:24 to go in the third. 11-point lead for the home team Falcons. Samuel, that was sneaky. And T-Bechilln Samuel showing off all the skills. Getting tackled after the...
All right, it's time to end some of this screen time.
Perfect execution of these 2 pullers leading the way for Debo. It's so impressive. They actually get out there in front of him and are able to seal off the edge so that he can then turn the corner.
Leonard Floyd among those there defensively flagged out. Deep shot. Mariota over the shoulder interception. Exception. The rookie has the pick.
Don't you come in here talk that crap.
And it's going to count.
Hey, Washington losing, so I want to talk.
That's a real thing, a baby Falcon. Thank you for the context. Xavier Watts with the INT. Yeah, you're him. That's a real thing, a baby Falcon.
Maybe he's scared of getting hurt. What do you think? Okay, Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater, back up, listen. If only there was backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
You think you're scared of commitment?
Exactly.
You're not a mechanic. It's not your job to fix it.
The Triple Dipper, only at Chili's, lets you pick your 3 Chili's favorites, like Chili's famous fried mozzarella, honey chipotle
Nope.
big mouth bites, and yup, I'm officially hungry now. The Chili's Triple Dipper, taste for all the house about.
Reserve that.
Check out this Echo.
T-Mobile's got home internet, and it's just $35 a month.
Our echoes are all knowing.
T-Mobile's got home internet, just $35 a month, and it's guaranteed for 5 years.
Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on a new vehicle. The NFL International Games roll on to London. So tune into NFL Network Earth because here our stars come out in the morning. Jefferson and the Vikings take flight in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as they face off against Myles Garrett and the Browns. It's Sunday morning football. Vikings, Browns, snooze off, game on. Next Sunday at 9:30 Eastern, only on NFL Network.
What do we know?
Here's a night you've never seen.
NCIS Tuesday. New seasons begin CBS Premiere Week.
Xavier Watts proving to be a ball hawk. That's interception number 2 on his young NFL career. Bronco Nagurski Trophy winner back in 2023. All-American from Notre Dame. Brings a linebacker mentality to the party. Touchback, so Lana gets it at the 20-yard line. 6:47.
20-10, okay.
It's a handoff. Robinson.
Damn.
He plows for a gain of 2.
All right, so I'm going to show you Xavier Watts here. He's going to be the middle of the field safety. His job is to stay on top of everything and to not let anything behind him. So he's going to cover a whole lot of ground here, and he's going to get up on top of the receiver and just stay on top of everything. He did exactly what his job is supposed to be. The ball's a little bit overthrown, and he gets to take advantage.
And he sets up his offense here, playing with an 11-point lead. First turnover of the day. Penix. High throw. It's handled by Robinson. Showing off the full repertoire. First down to the 36. That's good for 14 yards.
Atlanta's defense is taking Washington apart, so I don't want to say anything, dude.
It's a fact. You can't spell Josh Allen without MVP. Look at that move. Powers in for a touchdown. 21-10 Buffalo. Middle of the third. Back to you.
Yeah, he's just got full command of this offense. Looking for the first
Well,
to start Buffalo sits.
I'll be doing a recap of my victory wins from I had picked earlier today for tomorrow.
From the Falcons today than a week ago, but Penix is intercepted. Picked off in midfield by Saberstill. And the Commanders get it back.
12-0. This is so embarrassing.
I
think it's time for the Titans to fire the whole staff.
Over the top of him,
Go ahead and tank for Arch Manning. Do whatever it fucking takes. Just tank the season. Get Archie fucking Manning. Get a better owner. Better coaching staff. But this don't make no fucking sense.
Key contributor for this Washington defense.
You and the Texas win 12 to fucking nothing.
So, Commanders get it back.
This is fucking embarrassing.
Takes the pitch. Mariota under a rush. He will heave it to the sideline. Incomplete.
Is he out of the tackle box there? It's the second time today there's a question about it.
Don't even mention his name in the stream. Hey, oh, pain my side. Oh, he's a pain in my side. The Bills fan.
Which as a defensive lineman really grinds my gears.
All right, Family Guy. Once again, Jalen Walker put the pressure on Marcus Mariota. But there's always that moment, there's that pause in those situations.
I should make another highlight video of why Tennessee, just 4 or 5 years ago, they was playoff contenders. They was playoff contenders. Where the fuck had this turned to for them? Where in the actual fuck? Anybody a Titans fan besides me get in here? I need somebody to talk to. That's a Titans fan, because this is unfucking real. They finished 7-12 last year. And y'all about to be 0 fucking for this. No, what riddle, dude? I don't know. You got me on that.
One way and another guy coming back around, and it's that wrapper that puts the pressure on and forces the ball to go just a little bit higher than Marcus Mariota would like, and just out of the reach of Zach Ertz.
So 41-yard field goal attempt for Matt Gay.
They're not going 0-5. They're going to at least win a fucking game, man. Damn. If they do that next week, I'll be fucking happy.
Gay's kick. He's got it. Washington trying to chip away. 24-16. Falcons. We're back at 30 seconds after this.
Big Six for $19.99. A perfect meal for two.
I said T-shirt. I ain't got no money for no jersey. T-shirt is more cheaper than a jersey.
Big Six meal for two for $19.99.
I might go off of Mall of America this week and find me a hat and jersey. All right. I mean not a hat and jersey, a hat and shirt. Jerseys are too expensive. Now the hat I can get. T-shirt like what, $30, $35 for a shirt? So that put me good. He don't even got my address. He don't even know my size.
Now doing it as a member of the Washington Commanders.
No. I never said anything about a jersey. What did I say about a jersey? I said hat and shirt. Go back. I know why I said hat and a shirt, not a jersey. Who's gonna pick? I hate that. Oh. It's recorded.
Hits on special teams today.
Wow. That was intense.
You know, if you go to TJ, if you got a place to like TJ Maxx. Yeah, that's a TJ Maxx could be.
Bounced off it and actually got a couple of yards.
21-16. Come on, fucking New Orleans. Come on, damn, Leaks. Damn. So I could do a call out on his ass tomorrow.
Kickoff cover teams, because those are some serious collisions, and those guys are willing to.
Yeah, it's over for.
Never in your life. Once in high school early.
Okay, we have the video. Let's roll it. Get it all down here.
Look online, tell him how much will you. Your bet is recorded.
guys, Darnell Mooney suffered a hamstring injury. He has not returned to the field in this second half. He's listed as questionable, but the universal sign that I might not be going back in this game or move the tape from his cleats, and he just maintains his spot on this sideline watching.
Yeah, the tape comes off the cleats. That's generally the end of the day.
I know we have a TJ Maxx in Minnesota. That's one of. Let me see.
Actually had 11 targets last week in that loss to Carolina. Washington is in there. Penix lets it fly. Open man. Caught by Washington. Second year from Illinois, Casey Washington called it a duty.
And Penix has continued to stand in there and take these hits as he throws the ball.
Google.
Beats the running back on the block, or actually it's a tight end on
Google,
the block.
do Mall of America have TJ Maxx?
Delivers to his target, and he's completing balls that last week he was not completing. This is exactly what Falcons fans want to see out of their young quarterback.
Penix now 16 of 22, 259 yards. It's the pistol package to Robinson. Robinson doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with because Frankie Louvu held his spot out on the edge. It's a 3.5-yard gain. We talked to Michael Penix. You know, lefty quarterbacks, you don't see them.
The only way I will wear this bet next week, Tennessee got to break it off next week. It's either win or get fucking fired. Tennessee can save me next week. I need them to do one. Who they play next week? Let's go Indiana. Another team that's going to win today. Oh, that's right. They play the Cardinals. Fucking A. If they can beat the Cardinals next week, and I pray next week. Because the week after that, they got the Raiders, too. Let me look at that schedule.
They're down at 2. Penix. That was easy to Robinson. And he drives across the 30-yard line. 17 yards to the catch and run.
It's Bijan in the slot, and he just has mastered this little sluggish get off the line where he kind of just hides himself and nobody sees him in the zone coverage, and Penix delivers it to him and then allows him to do what he does best, run in the open field.
Hold on. Okay, who we got after the Cardinals?
Just working on his explosiveness, and then pool work, working on his breathing. Hard cut. Robinson slow down. Robinson backpedals for a first down. Bijan Robinson, dazzling abilities. Down to Evan.
You guys, just to follow on Penix.
Shut up, you Bills fan. Shut up. Shut up.
People forgot his journey in college, the amount of injuries he had to
Sweet
overcome.
Jesus.
That was real adversity.
They don't get a bye week until week 10. This is a damn fucking shame. Dude, I told you I can't afford a jersey right now. No. I know y'all coming for when I say jersey. I meant to say shirt. No, I clearly said hat and shirt. I never said anything. Well, I just said, no, I didn't. So, Cardinals, Raiders. Then you got to play the Patriots at home. You back at the Colts, the Chargers. Week 10 would be their bye. I am so fucking pissed. So they don't get a bye week into week 10.
And takes it to the house with a little love tap with the shoulder on the way in.
No, they won't.
Second rushing touchdown of the season out here. That ball was touched and still made its way through the uprights.
And Washington getting clowned. I love this though. This may give me more views right here.
You mentioned the blocking.
Atlanta is really whooping Washington's ass.
comfortable getting physical.
Warner celebrating the touchdown.
That's funny. That's funny.
Blocking and clearing it away for somebody else.
It's 21-16. Be quiet. It's 21-16.
And Zach Robinson on the sideline being able to high five with Raheem Morris this week. I bet that feels pretty good. When you lay an egg last week and put up a 0, it sure is nice to have 31 through 3 quarters the following.
First thing Raheem Morris said to us, he said, I can't wait to see the response. So, the positive attitudes, the answer to last week was just a snowball effect. So many springs that happened, pretty big action under it. Michael Penix Jr. said, we're going to flip the script. They have indeed flipped the script. He's got 282 yards, 2 touchdowns. Offense has 360 yards total. They are rolling. And now the kick from Kenyon. Handled inside 5 by McCaffrey. There was a hole, it closed quickly, and then a flag comes down.
What did you say? Wait. I say this. If the Titans lose every game, you will change your channel to Bills Mafia. Because my team are having a good year? Okay, so what? I admit it. They're not having the best season of their life right now.
Checking off
So what?
first was really smart. Not checking the Jumbotron. Not smart. Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Was it worth it? Yeah.
Fire away, you know me, man. UFC's no-holds-barred leader. It's time for Dana White.
Yeah, I get it. We're on 60 minutes.
60 minutes.
If I did change the name to another sport, if I did change my name, it won't be Bills Mafia. I know that much.
Guys, it's Sunday.
It will be another name of Tony or start with Tennessee or something. It would never.
I call it Slider Sunday. Football and Kings Hawaiian. Nothing like it.
Are you?
Can you make a short with a Bills Mafia hat on, so I can get more views that way?
Like every American achievement,
No.
they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years
No,
dedicated to
I can't do that.
engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 5.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $4,000 in average finance savings.
Kill the Batman 87. You really have some? Okay, it's 19-0. How about a double note to those? A double note. Nope. You would never have me root for the Packers. You are pushing it with the Bills. You are pushing it with the Bills crap. No.
What else did we think of the book?
Guys, it's Sunday. And on Sunday, we should only be thinking about one thing. Football and Kings Hawaiian sliders.
This beats the pants off a book club.
I call it Slider Sunday.
Dude, go ahead and get out here with that crap.
Are you Eli Manning?
I never made a stream about my Tennessee Titans losing this much. Never this much. Man, get out here with that racist crap. Okay.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of everything here today in Atlanta. Certainly, the Falcons offense came to play. They put up 31 points and got the lead over Washington.
Nobody wants that on. Look, dude, this is my channel. I don't want that on my channel, all right? You free to go. I've been too nice with you with this. You can go.
Let's go to New York, get an update from Adam Chai.
Iron and JJ, how about this? Jackson Dart, first touchdown pass of his career. A little shovel pass here. Theo Johnson. Giants go for 2.
Of course. She's a Packer fan. She is going to get ready. That's sorry.
Some signs of life for the New York Giants looking for their first win.
Yankees are winning. Who else is going to win today? Let's go Indiana. Now Minnesota got to do the same tonight.
He's going to drop it right in the bucket to Chris Moore, but he could not handle it. Mike Hughes helped make sure of it.
Really good job punching through the basket here. You can see it. All young DBs out there. Just a picture-perfect teach tape of punching up and through the basket. All day long, you think that's a secure catch and they have a big game. But he didn't give up on the play. Just takes that hand.
Dude, what's up with you with this racist comment? They ain't in my stream. What's up with this?
Travel their injured players and have them stand on the sideline. So Jaden Daniels is not here, nor is Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, and you think about it. They have a travel day, they're on planes, they're standing on the sidelines. That's not the most beneficial thing at their time when it comes to being in my stream.
What's up with this?
Mariota. Flagged out. Mariota. He will throw it at the last moment. Penalty marker hit flying in at the 46-yard line. Only Yamada and Jalen Walker were giving chase to Mariota. Yeah, Washington pointing in Atlanta's direction.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 32.
That's one of the baby Falcons, Dylan Bowman Jr., fourth-round pick from Oklahoma, the rookie.
Here he is. He's in the slot. Just matched up on Ben Sinnott.
You don't say.
I didn't see a whole lot there. I did not. That's why we're up here. It's blown up by Ellis. Loss of 2. They try and trick him with the tight end coming around and
I'm glad I'm glad I go to no sports bar watching this game in Houston. I always been pissed walking out the door. They're actually fucking doing this. You going to a sports bar next week? No, I said if I was at a sports bar in Houston, I would be leaving. Keyword said if I was at a sports bar, I would be leaving I'll be leaving a bar. After this crazy ass shit. Washington Commanders ain't no better.
Yeah, the expectation of the Commanders taking on the Chargers next. The hope is that Daniels would be in there on the second down and 1. There's a hole there for Crosby Merritt. Commanders. And he works his way to the 31-yard line, eventually brought down by Jesse Bates. To gain of 8.
offensive line clearing a hole there. Second week in a row that this Commanders offensive line has been the same as the week before. Dan Quinn talked about
This is bad.
He thrives on competition. He wants them to
Yeah, hurry up with the fourth quarter. In this game, in that game, please hurry the fuck up with that quarter.
continue moving forward. Keeps everybody playing at their best.
Shotgun here for Mariota. New set of downs to work with. Mariota, fix it, flag.
Yeah, who cares about the Commanders?
Lines it up downfield, and multiple flags as he connects with Krosky Merritt.
A lot going on out there.
Side by side penalty markers at the 23-yard line.
They're not going on 16.
Against Washington today, 3 against Atlanta.
There are fouls against both teams.
V, you get out of here. No.
Defense number 20, pass interference, offense number 83. Those fouls will offset. First down.
So the defender was Dean Alford. The offensive player was Jalen Lane. So they'll just do it all over again.
Speaking of D. Alford, I thought he did a really nice job last week. He's stepping in. A.J. Terrell is out, obviously. D. Alford lost his job that he's held for the last 2 years as a nickel corner. Lost it to Billy Bowman, the rookie that came in. Steps back into the defense last week and plays really well.
Downfield looking for a man, and all that is incomplete.
Physical inside the 25. Bowman makes the tackle. 6-yard gain.
Slips up a little bit here, puts his hand down, is able to keep his feet, keep driving. This has been a running back by committee ever since Austin Eckler went down. And Bill has a lot of supporters inside that building. They believe in what he brings to the table, what he's able to do from an explosiveness standpoint, from a cutting standpoint, and they say he has elite vision.
He was the MVP.
Yep, I'm so happy this is over.
Played at Alabama State, New Mexico, and Arizona. Krosky Merritt again, slipping through that first initial contact.
Yep, I'm so happy this is over.
We talked about the development for Washington in the way of Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury and Chris Stack from the program. EPP, elevate your peak performance. It's all about development. Dan Quinn telling us that he kicked into his NBA contract. He was a big fan of what the San Antonio Spurs have done and said it could translate to the NFL. Well, you think to yourself, talk about it more after this play, man. 3rd and 1. Inside handoff, it's going nowhere. In fact, driven backwards. Onyemata meets
Wow, 42-6.
Dorless there, and the Falcons with the stand. This is 4-down territory over Washington. We will not talk about it after this play because we're going to talk about these two guys. What a push by the Falcons defensive front. Just a phenomenal job of beating your blocks up front and getting into the backfield to make a huge stop. Going for it on 4th and 3. It's a must-have for the Commanders. Down 31-16. 4th down. Mariota looking for an all. End zone. Touchdown. T-Bechilln with the silencer.
I think I'm going to do a special stream on Michael Hall tomorrow. At least somebody making me happy today. Fucking Atlanta is making me happy.
It's a fade. It's just a fade route up top. Mariota puts the ball exactly where it needs to be. Debo beats him. Touchdown.
And right now it looks like Washington is going for 2. They're trying to cut it to 7. Do you have to do it now at the 8:48 mark?
It's one of those things where you just, that's kind of the Dan Quinn mentality. They go for it on some 4th downs. You go for the 2 here.
You get the extra point. It's still considered the 1-score game. Eventually, the 2-pointer comes into play.
Shit.
The more you do it, the more information you have.
Mariota, the flip, wide open.
Oh, I thought Atlanta had to put another touchdown. That's why I was like,
It worked.
It worked beautifully. And it's one of those things. Now you know. You just go down there. tied up in the touchdown, but great play design.
Burks by himself, Mariota. The threat of the run was enough to draw the defense, and loving it on that Washington sideline.
There's going to work, and then there's building a business. With
But your team can help you.
There's nothing like having the backing to help keep your business booming, or working on the fly with the largest global airport network. There's nothing like closing a deal with an unforgettable dinner and starting.
Y'all known for that.
I know, with the largest curated global.
They've been Washington tradition for years. They're known for driving.
Thank you so much. With access to over $3,500 in business and travel value annually, there's nothing like Business Platinum.
I should do a stream for your Titan. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. Nah, Michael, don't you dare do that.
Paradise doesn't always have palm trees. Corona.
Nope.
Playa awaits.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can watch the game together, even when you're away.
Here we go. We got it.
Yes, yes, yes! Go, 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 go! Yes!
My wife is having a baby.
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day service. That's all part of the AT&T guarantee.
Should I have Batman V as my special guest?
Hey, Dad. I want you to move in with us.
No. Nah. And who's you? I never seen you before. Roll in. Never seen you before.
I know there are people who think I don't belong in this office.
I had to hold a mirror to my ass so I could wipe. I know it's a troll. Trolls, I swear. I didn't have that many trolls like this beginning of when I first started doing week 1, 2.
AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Corona. La Playa awaits. And by American Express. There's nothing like platinum.
In our quest to show you different parts of the area, Atlanta.
How you know I put Resident Evil? Since you said I look like Nemesis. Talking to this new guy here. How you know I play Resident Evil?
He's dropped just short of the 24. And that's where Atlanta will open up. NFL on CBS. Coming up next, the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Go Ravens.
You got Jackson, you got Mahomes. Crucial early season matchup you can always count on Sundays. With the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Mariota's got 2 touchdowns through the air. He does have an interception. Penix has 2 touchdowns through the air.
Oh, come on, Saints. Come on, Saints. Are you serious? 26. You know what? I'm done. I'm 26 to fucking 0. Let that sink in. It's 26 to fucking 0.
This difference from the last week to this week, JJ.
Big part of the reason why this is such a great ball game is because of the offensive improvements. Is it because they moved Zach Robinson to the booth onto the field? Is it because they switched the wide receiver coach?
Matter of fact, since dude asked that question, I will put Resident Evil again since you want to talk about me looking like Nemesis. I would do that again for a stream. Thank you, good sir.
Defenders in the area, led by Dorrance Armstrong, the former Dallas Cowboy. And the play is whistled dead. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 1-yard pickup. Defensive coordinator, Joe Witt Jr. in year number 2. His background in Dallas. He was here in Atlanta. He was in Green Bay. Played wide receiver at Auburn. And then flipped to the dark side. Defense.
Yep, they're coming into today, and this unit is number 1 in the NFL in 3rd down conversions. Joe Witt is looking for a big one here.
3rd and 4. Penix and the Falcons trying to convert. Just over 7 minutes to go. Penix steps up. Penix. He angles. And it is right at the marker. Enough for the first down.
They initially show pressure, but then they back out, which then kind of spooks him. He's not 100% sure exactly where to go with the ball, so instead he uses the legs, which he doesn't do that often, but he uses them extremely effectively here, picking up a crucial first down for the Atlanta offense.
So he flipped it to the right hand to make sure that the angle was clean. He knew he could get Armstrong to the outside and set it up perfectly. New set of downs to work with. On the ground, Algier. Algier brought down after a gain of 3, led by Frankie Louvu for Washington. This is the 16th season for the Atlanta Falcons. Have not made the playoffs since 2017.
Once I had it.
That year they beat the Rams in the wild card. They lost to Philadelphia in the divisional. They were in it last year to the final week. They needed to win over Carolina. They needed New Orleans to beat Tampa. Neither happened.
The NFC South always seems to have those scenarios at the end of the year.
Penix now at 282 yards through the air.
Come on, Buffalo. Seriously?
Keep it on the ground. Algier. Nothing there. Just pure effort will get him the yard. But now another third down for the Falcons. Jalen Holmes collaborating with Bobby Wagner on the tackle.
Another third down where Joe Witt will try to dial up some sort of either pressure and bring it, or like last one, show it and back it out. Something to try and confuse the young quarterback and make him hold the ball longer than he'd like to.
John Baptiste was banged up in the play. He's now on the Washington sideline. This is a 3rd and 6.
Only one lineman in the three-point, everybody else kind of rovering around.
Penix sits it downfield, separation, and it's caught by Pitts. Flat down. Washington claiming there was a push-off. And now the officials will discuss.
On a defense number 20.
There was, it was just against the defense. Juan Martin.
It's like we're watching a completely different team than you watch on film from last week. Just the confidence, the ability, the throws that Michael Penix Jr. is making. This is exactly what Atlanta Falcons fans envisioned.
The Batman been a curse since he came in this goddamn channel. Killed the Batman 87.
Penix is now over 300 yards. Pitts has 5 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Line of scrimmage is the 40. And they could use more clock. The redirect by Algier.
Nope. Just watching this go by.
We're down to 4.5 remaining, 4th quarter.
I'm ready to watch some women's basketball. The hell with the Tennessee Titans. Let's hurry up with this game.
Not going to show up as a special one, but he made Frankie Louvu miss in the backfield. And instead of sitting there at 2nd and 15, now they're there at a much more manageable 2nd and 7, 8.
So they really just sticking it to this. Okay. So they want to lose bad. Okay.
This drive has gone on for nearly 5 minutes.
Because this was never started until he came to my channel. This was between us three.
Half a yard.
I blame the Batman for this one because he the one came in talking all that Bills crap.
Tick just a little bit. You get to stop here, none of it matters. But if they do pick up this first down, that starts to play a big factor.
Right now, you're looking at a 55-yard field goal. I don't know if they're going to send Parker Romo out for something like that. We'll see.
Now you got that.
3rd and 7. Shotgun for Penix.
And your man talking about he want to do a stream with you and Batman on it. Should do a stream about my Vikings and Titans.
A low throw. Drake London going downstairs, and it's a catch.
What a catch.
That was brilliant. Wow. London's calling with a highlight.
Just
yeah. You seen that, right?
That's a throw.
You actually say, should you do a stream with me about my two teams?
Throw by Michael
and invite you and Batman on it. I'm like, I hope he don't do it.
Incomplete pass, clock stops, no first down, decision time for Atlanta. Instead, they convert on a third down for the third time on this drive. And they got it at the 28 of Washington. There's a hole, ripping through, Algier. Brought down inside the 10. Marshawn Lattimore with a tackle. And now the Commanders have to use timeouts. 3:04 to go.
They have stared this tough third down defense in the face, and just 3 times in a row conquered it. And then they follow up that last third down conversion with a beautiful run on first down for a big gain. Give credit to that Atlanta offensive line. Jake Matthews, Matthew Bergeron, Ryan Newsel, Chris Lindstrom, and Elijah.
I hope whoever watching this in Tennessee front office fire fucking everybody.
And a helpless feeling for Marcus Mariota.
I'm gonna put this in my last stream.
With his team down by 7. Instead, Atlanta is in control of a first and goal from the 9. Algier remains in there. 11th play of this drive. Give it. Algier by 7. Instead, Atlanta is in control. Force failed for a gain of a yard. Algier remains in there. 11th play. And the time called by Washington. Final timeout. This is NFL Today Update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, all delivers NFL stories and highlights. So they put a second on the clock, 2:59 left. Washington is out of timeouts. They'll have the 2-minute warning. So now Atlanta in a position to build on its lead. 438 yards of offense for the Falcons. And the red zone, they have clipped. They've turned those into 6 points as opposed to settling for 3 today.
Arch Manning.
Second and goal from the Washington 8. Algier has been a factor today. 51 yards rushing and a touchdown. Algier. And he stood up.
Oh, I'm still home. Don't cut. Yeah, they're finna get cut me out. I did over 2 hours almost again.
Down to about 2:10. Third down. You're either.
If Tennessee fans are smart, they boycott all that games this season.
And adding 7 points, which makes
What's
it
up?
very difficult to operate with no timeouts left underneath 2 minutes for the Commanders. So
Simon,
obviously, a big play here.
what's up? Watching this, watching the game like a real fan.
Robinson with 17 carries. Play clock down to 2, down to 1. They get the playoff. Algier running it. And Algier will be lifted off the ground and sent backwards by Lattimore and company. So it's a loss of 2. That carries us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 4th down.
Your next stream, y'all keep losing? What next stream? I'm watching the Commanders and Falcons. It's been a good game so far since I watched it.
You can choose all city minis with the $5 duo or $7 trio.
Influencers aren't new. Don't call it a comeback.
I got Atlanta beating Washington though.
Jeep wrote the book on 4-wheel drive. Years later, the Jeep brand is still influencing. Some create trends, we create our own trail. Some send a smile and emoji, we smile for real. Call it a comeback. Jeep, there's only one.
Right now, during the Jeep Drive in the fall event, purchase and get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2025 Jeep.
Gonna go watch Indiana and the Vegas Aces. I need them to win today, and they're winning right now.
Is your bag, sir?
Well, I'm gonna stream tonight.
I'm a huge fan. I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, Geico's all about getting more than just savings.
Next time, how about less fluid ounces?
Fair enough.
You use this much serum?
Well, my skincare routine requires...
And a pump top? It'll make a mess. Well, I'm taking this.
You took all of them.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Have a nice flight.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Everything changes, Dr. Watson. Everything.
My dear Watson. Sherlock. Our patients don't need doctors. Our patients need detectives. The facts all point in one direction. Why don't they?
You push boundaries. This is what you do.
I've never seen anything like this before. Ever. CBS Monday, October 13th, from streaming on Paramount Plus. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
And we're back here in Atlanta. Beautiful shots brought to you by Nationwide. Here's Romo from 26 yards away. Trying to make this a 2-6.
And they 0-4. Way to go, guys. Way to go, Titans. Way to go.
He's good. 34-24. Falcons 1:57 on the clock. Atlanta trying to finish the bounce back.
Big 6 for 1999 is the perfect.
I bet y'all all be watching. Hey, Annis. Nate Aaliyah God.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't have kids with you.
6 kids.
6.
Big 6.
Wait, can we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Big 6 meal for 2 for 1999.
With Prime Big Deal Days coming October 7th and 8th, greatness is a deal away. Shop deals up to 40% off this Prime Big Deal Days.
Don't hurt them, Kev. All dripped up. Got the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab on the best 5G network, baby.
No way.
Here's me, handsome and hilarious. No way. I know. I'm even finer in person.
No way.
Come on.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro and the best 5G.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of
Yep.
King Henry. But getting
The game been official. 26-0.
Salutations! I'm here to lead the team. No, I don't want it. Sorcery! Behold my majestic stride!
You okay?
Oh, I am not.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All customers get a profit boost every NFL game day. FanDuel, play your game. Saturday kicks off at noon, and it's big time. First, Air Force and Navy face off in Annapolis. Then it's big time at the Rose Bowl when UCLA hosts Penn State.
It's time for UFC's Dana White. 60 Minutes. New season begins tonight.
Swag serve here in Atlanta. Stay tuned. NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting. All the scores
So,
and highlights.
until the Titans start winning, I cannot make a one good video about them going to win a game.
We'll kick it off with Pinion.
I'm gaming today.
Return man, McCaffrey and Lean. And this is a booming kick, not taking any chances. So now Washington will take over at the 35.
Michael Penix stood in front of his team on Monday and said, I need to be better. And he came out today, and he was better. A beautiful double move down the field to Drake London. Standing in the pocket in the face of adversity. Bobby Wagner staring you down, delivering.
Yeah, I'll be gaming today, sis.
And then a little play action around the backfield.
Might be sooner than
You can see the happiness.
sooner.
You can see the confidence. This is what he wanted to do to show his team that he was serious and that he could back up his words.
And JJ, that drive was 14 plays, almost 7 minutes. Mariota forced to throw it quickly, and it's over the head of McNichols, incomplete. Floyd with the pressure on Mariota. 313 yards from Michael Penix Jr. Career high. He's got 2 touchdowns and a pick. And there is a calmness to him. Just chatting with him, the way he carries himself. There's a confidence in what he does. Said that this was a really unselfish group. Nobody's complaining about why their number wasn't called. Everybody just wants to win. Mariota in the pocket of a deep shot, flagged out. Samuel extending forward, penalty marker in a matchup with Alford.
Gonna get PI here.
Pass interference on the defense number 20. That's a spot foul and an automatic first down.
So that'll be a big gain on the penalty for the Commanders.
Spot fouls. So tough in the defensive backfield. Trying to keep up. Just get your hands on him a little, and all of a sudden, turns into a massive play for the offense. 25 yards.
Atlanta does have a bye coming up, so the importance, not just to get a win, but to feel good about yourselves as you get the early bye this season with Buffalo then waiting for the Falcons on the schedule the following week. 1:47 to play.
Oh, what's up, Brandon? What's up?
Make sure everybody is
connected
and on the same page. 34-24 here.
Dude, what's up with these numbers?
Adam Shot.
I am JJ Evan. We have a sensational ball game coming up next on CBS with our Jackson and the Ravens.
Why you want me to say 67 so much? What is your exception about 67, dude?
All right, nice warm-up update. Guessing to get up, getting a sweat on like you did pregame.
I did get a sweat on. I did. We did the Greg Knapp run through the stadium stairs like he did. And I thought it was a ceremonial one-set stairs run. It was the entire lower bowl.
Yes. When you say we, who's that exactly?
You were there. You were right behind.
No, I watched it on screen. Mariota, he connects with Samuel. Washington alive here with 1:38 left. They're working with no timeout, so they have to hurry. They'll get up to the line, clock it after the 16-yard gain, and just catch their breath.
And they're going to go for the field goal now to get the points.
No, what it means.
Yeah, makes sense. You're in range. You're going to have to onside kick eventually.
It's similar to what he did earlier with the two-point conversion, going for it early, give yourself the information, and like you said, they're going to have to try the outside kick, which we all know success rate is not where the NFL would like it to be. They're trying to find solutions for it, but first things first, let's get the kick.
And first things first, they got to make the kick. 42 yards from Matt Gay. And he knocks it through. Back to a one-score game. 1:29 to play. Just keep giving yourself another chance.
And we talked to Dan Quinn, and the amount of pride that he takes in their special teams units, especially their kickoff coverage team, he talked at length about it yesterday. So this situation here for the Commanders, they clearly have worked on it extensively. It's something that they're prepared for and take a lot of pride in. So looking forward to seeing this onside kick here.
I think the other part of the equation that sometimes people forget when you're trying to figure out the clock, the situation, is put pressure on the other team. Force them to do something well in order to win the game, as opposed to you not doing something well to lose.
Search for a how.
Yeah, and that is exactly what they've done here. Put some pressure on this Falcons hands team to know the importance of this onside kick. There's still 1:29 left. If the Commanders are able to recover this, there is plenty of time to move the ball down the field.
So they declare the onside kick, and now they're trying to make it happen. The ball bounces in the air, it's handled, and the Falcons have it. The hands team was out there with Kyle Pitts, and that will put the nail in the coffin.
Pressure, no problem. No pressure, no diamonds, says Kyle Pitts.
When you get that kind of bounce and you have those kind of hands, what you're looking for is a scrum and bodies bouncing against bodies with the ball flipping around, creating havoc. And unfortunately for Larry Izzo and the Washington Commanders special teams, that didn't happen.
All right, you look at Michael Penix's stat line today, 20 for 26, 313 yards, 2 touchdowns. You understand why during the week people kind of asked about, did you think about Kirk? Did you do? We got to let young guys go.
All right, say it.
Let them go through their growing pains and let them develop. He's going to have other bad games in his career, but his ability to
Okay,
bounce back,
you say it then.
to be able to show what he's all about to himself, to his teammates, to these Atlanta Falcons fans, you should be encouraged about the young quarterback you have right now.
We are moments away from bonus coverage. The Chargers and the Giants in a tight one. All Atlanta has to do is let this clock roll down.
And if you're a Commanders fan, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, all right, we're most likely getting Jaden Daniels back next week. And that's really all you need to get yourself excited for the future of this season.
Falcons will have to snap it one more time. Washington will drop to 2-2 on the season. Atlanta will improve to 2-2. And they got that bad taste out of their mouth from last week.
All right.
It's a bounce-back victory for Raheem Morris and the Atlanta Falcons. 34-27 over the Commanders. Close friendship there. Quinn and Morris going way back to the Hofstra days in the 90s. And a big smile for Michael Penix Jr. He put up a career-high 313 yards. That'll do it for us. For J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn, Gene Steratore, our entire crew, Ian Eagle. So long from Atlanta. Time for bonus coverage. We go to Kevin Harlan in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
You can't what?
They've had trouble with this all day, and since the twin squats outside, he's going here and going here. They've had trouble with that combination rush. You got to remember, got a lot of backups along that offensive line. 3 of the 5 are backups. Just with a simple twist, if he has any amount of time, Quentin Johnston gets free with that rub route, that crossing route right in the middle of the field.
J.K. Scott to punt. Last one, 138 with a shank. Oshevsky. Some of that bright New Jersey
Okay,
sun
dude.
from the 12, and here he goes. Hang time of 5-2. And then tripped up on the play and taken down by running back Hassan Haskins. 58.
No, I may not. You know, I'm gonna do a stream on him in the morning.
So the
He gonna get a special shout out on him. Well,
coming today for our new audience, undefeated.
I was, but
And in first place in the AFC West, beating 3 consecutive division opponents. Coming cross-country to take on the New York Giants, one of 6 winless teams entering this week. But starting at quarterback with the change from Russell Wilson to Jackson Dart. And Dart has had a touchdown pass, a touchdown run, 12 of 19 through the air.
Indiana's went up in the turn to that game. Let's go Fever.
From his 26 with the 1st and 10 in Scatterboo, another rookie is the running back. And he gets the call. Backed up as he hits the 30-yard line.
Well, this is entertaining.
Out to the 30. Scatterboo has been used a lot today. 73 yards on the ground. Rushing.
Offside. Defense number 91 was lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's first down. The clock will start on the snap.
That's on Deshaun Hand of L.A. Well, so here's what's happened today. Dart with a 15-yard touchdown run on his first NFL starting series. And then this big run, 54 yards by the rookie Hampton for the Chargers. In the end zone moments ago, a goal line stand. Gilman knocked it away after the ball was in the hands of Robinson in the end zone. 3-point Giant lead. Like we said, they've led the entire game. 1st and 5, Scatterboo takes it. Moving a pile and tracked down from behind. He's up to the 34 with the game at 3, and it's 2nd down and 2 for the Giants. The timeout situation, the clock is at 2:42, and LA uses their first timeout.
Well, you talk about situational football all the time, and you're talking with your quarterbacks, you're talking with your coordinators, how you manage. A lot of times with situational football, you're talking about your 2-minute offense.
this is really your 4-minute offense. You don't want to give the ball back to the Chargers. They used up their first timeout. They've got 2 more timeouts to go. They've got the 2-minute warning. All they need is a field goal to tie this thing or a touchdown to win. So right now what you're trying to do from a Giants standpoint is continue to get first downs, make them use their timeouts, use up the clock, and then ultimately don't get them the ball back. So that's an important lesson here for a rookie that's starting his first game, being able to get this offense directed and use up
All right,
the time.
I see you, man.
Lions have scored 11 points off of 2 turnovers by the Chargers. Here's a second 2 and stuff right there. 3 below 2 and others down there to get Scatterboo, losing 3, and it's back to the 31. And it will be 3rd and 5. Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, all the latest NFL scores, news, and highlights. And most of you after this one will go right to Kansas City and Arrowhead for the Ravens and the Chiefs here on CBS. So the Giants, one of 6 winless teams coming into this weekend, and the Chargers, one of 6 unbeaten teams. But Brian Dable making the change this week from the veteran Russell Wilson after an 0-3 start to the rookie Jackson Dart.
No, they are not.
Out of Ole Miss, 3rd down and 5. Thomas the block. There's the first down throw, and it's caught by Johnson.
Bill suck.
Picks up 11 on 3rd and 5 and a big throw by the rookie quarterback. That was a beauty. Well, this is a combination route, and what you're trying to do is figure out what the zone. If they've got man, you've got guys that are running away. If it's zone, you got people sitting down, tight end in the middle of the field with a high low to the outside. Johnson gets it. He had a touchdown reception earlier in this game of 3 yards and bails out the quarterback right there on the hit by Henley of L.A. L.A. now out of timeouts. Giants have 2. Dart today through the air.
The Lynx ain't going to lose tonight. They're going to win to tie up, dude. They come back here and finish this shit off Tuesday.
And Kevin, if they don't get a first down because of the 2-minute warning, the Chargers will get the ball back from a time standpoint. If they're able to pick up a first down, that could wrap this thing up, or will wrap this thing up. Scatterboo the back, 73 yards on 22 carries today. Here's his 23rd carry. Look at him dive and drive and spin, and he's tackled on the play by Troy Dye. Corkscrews to the 46, picks up 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5, and that clock will tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's been close. Giants jumped off to a 10-0 lead. And then the Chargers came back, made it a 3-point game, 13-10. And that's where we are once again. Well, Kevin, the big difference right now is the 2 turnovers, right? Led to 11 points for the Giants.
At Burger King, you write the rules of value.
Your rule number 105, City Minis are part of the meal.
No. It's the whole meal. You can choose all City Minis with the $5 duo or $7 treat.
Influences aren't new. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
In 1941, Jeep wrote the book on 4-wheel drive.
Years later, the Jeep brand is still influencing. Some create trends. We create our own trail. Some send a smiling emoji. We smile for real. Don't call it a comeback. Jeep, there's only one.
Right now, during the Jeep Drive into Fall event, purchase and get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Hurry, this great offer ends September 30th.
Is your bag, sir?
What gets it away?
Oh, you're the Geico Gecko! I'm a huge fan. I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, car goes all about getting more than just savings.
Next time, how about less fluid ounces?
Fair enough. Oh.
You use this much serum?
Well, my skincare routine requires...
And a pump top? It's gonna make a mess. Well, I'm taking this.
You took all of them.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Have a nice flight.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Everything changes, Dr. Watson. Everything.
My dear Watson.
Sherlock. Our patients don't need doctors. Our patients need detectives.
The facts all point in one direction.
Our hands on deck.
You push boundaries. This is what you do.
I've never seen anything like this before. Ever.
Watson, new season, CBS Monday, October 13th. Streaming on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Bills are winning because
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
Back in the Meadowlands, 2-minute warning. Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, all the latest NFL scores, news, and highlights. They'll get you there from Arrowhead. The quarterback's mom watching. Second down, 5. Chargers out of timeouts. Tuipulotu will get a hold of Scatterboo, and that is a big chore as he tries to work his way up the middle. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Clock is rolling.
Well, it looks like you're going to be able to get it down to maybe about 1:15 before the next snap. I would go ahead and run it again. I know the more aggressive people would be thinking throw the ball and get the first down, but an incompletion, you're going to give the Chargers way too much time. Run the ball, use up the clock, then use as much as you can, and then you're only giving the Chargers a few seconds to try and get down the field. But a first down does seal this thing.
They got a couple tight ends. They need the 49. 3rd down and 5. Dart with Scatterboo in the backfield. Scatterboo the call. He'll try to plow, and he is short of the first down. Up to the 47. Brought down by Gilman. Clock continues to roll. 4th and 4.
And it's going to be down to about 30 seconds before they have to snap the ball. So that'll leave the Chargers, if they can pin them down inside the 10, that leaves them, what, 24, 25 seconds, something like that, to try and get to midfield or around midfield to try a desperation field goal. Or
the Chargers have the most accurate kicker in the history of the NFL. He's got enough kicks to qualify. Cameron Dicker. Steve is back. Still is back there. And Jamie Gillen will punt for New York. And the Giants will take a timeout. 30 seconds to go. 1 left for New York. So Jackson Dart, in his NFL debut, the rookie quarterback from Ole Miss.
He's been very efficient. He's protected the football, no turnovers. He does have the 1 touchdown run that we're looking at right here. Later on, he gets a shuffle pass for his first touchdown pass. They get the 2-point conversion after that. Big difference in this game has been the 11 points off of turnovers, the 2 interceptions by Justin Herbert.
The punting unit is out there for the Giants. They put 1 more second on the clock to 31. Tariq Still is back inside the 10 with Jamie Gillen ready to punt. In the history of the Giants, and it's a long history, number 2 in gross, number 1 net, all-time punting for New York. On this 4th and 4 punt. Windless day, still under it. At the 13, hang a 4-3-4. He gets by 1. They need the tackle, and it was made right there. Tripped up by Manhurst, the tight end. Nice play.
Kevin, they caught that on the left, and they had he was trying to return it to the right, so he ran all the way across the field. More critical than anything, the amount of time that took up. He only gained a couple of yards.
The normal
was up 10 seconds.
The normal returner, Darius Davis, is out with an injury, so they've had to use McCarthy, but most of the afternoon they used the defensive back still. So here we go. The crowd is alive as Dicker warms up. He had a game-winning field goal last week in L.A. against Denver. Down by 3. Look at the defensive alignment. No timeouts. Herbert 1st and 10 from his 16. They come around the edge. And deflected, incomplete off the leaping hands of Johnston. 2nd down and
10, 13 seconds to go.
When you say why throw it in the middle of the field with that much time, they could have had the completion, got up around the 45 with the ability to run up and spike the ball and have another play. Now with 13 seconds, if you get a big chunk of yardage, I don't think that's enough to get all the linemen up the field to try and spike it. You've got to get out of bounds if you're going to try and get any type of big play at all.
Timeout, Giants. Their final timeout. 13 seconds to go. As they look to get even more organized in the secondary with the great arm of Herbert taking aim. Jim Hart brought his team cross country after 3 consecutive wins within the division. They have a 2-game lead in the West. They've had 14 penalties today. Newman is slow to get up, as you can see right there.
The only way I could see them getting up the field is because it takes a good 3 to 4 seconds to get the ball out of your hands. And then if you're pushing it up the field at all, it was whatever that run is afterwards. But you tell the receiver immediately catch it, get down, and as soon as that ball's thrown, you start screaming to your lineman to get up. There's a chance that you can make it happen, but getting out of bounds, as you can see, the Giants now, they're putting a bunch of defenders out towards the boundary.
Giant defense today, 2 takeaways, 2 sacks, 21 quarterback pressure, 2nd down and 10 for Herbert. No timeouts, winding up and going long. He's got Johnston at the 40, grabbed by Flat, plugged down there. They can't stop the clock. It ticks away, and the Giants have won their first game of the season. And the first
Yep, Giants won their first game today.
in his rookie debut, Jackson Dart is a winner.
Good job, Giants.
And the guy who picked him and the guy who made the decision to start him because of a very excited head coach Brian Dable and Herbert over to congratulate the rookie. That's a big win with a big decision.
I see y'all back on later on tonight with the Phoenix Mercury and Minnesota Lynx play tonight. I see y'all back on for that stream too. Deuces.
Giants win it. They led all day. They win 20-8.